First of all, welcome to the North Dakota State University's Carrington Research Extension Center's 55th annual field tour. We're really pleased that all of you here in attendance have taken time out of your busy schedules to spend part of the day or balance of the day with us, depending upon what your subject matter interests are. My name is Blaine Schatz. I'm the director here at the Carrington Research Extension Center, and very pleased to be able to provide some comments this morning. First of all, to talk a little bit about the Carrington Research Extension Center. But first I want to not take for granted your familiarity with the Carrington Research Extension Center. The CREC is one of 7 outstate research extension centers associated with North Dakota State University, NDSU Agriculture. Besides 7 RECs, we also have the agronomy seed farm at Castleton. Here at Carrington, we're in the central city. We're centrally located in North Dakota. And with that, over the years, the CREC's research program has evolved tremendously. Back in 1959, 1960, we had one mission: irrigation. Well, today, as you look at your tour options, you're going to see many different opportunities to get some updates from research and extension specialists on different subject matter. We have our agronomy program, which has evolved tremendously in the last 15 years or so. That within the agronomy program, there's going to be subject matter offered today on basic agronomy, crop variety improvement, production management issues, focus on plant pathology, soil science or soil resource, organic agriculture, nutrient management. We have our livestock research program, of course, focused on beef, feedlot management, cow-calf operations, focused on ruminant nutrition. More recently, we've added the Northern Hardy Fruit program. That's a tour option this morning. We also have not a research program, but a service program. That's our foundation seed stocks. Because of that diversity, we have the 4 different tour options to try to at least touch on a moderate example of our research activities here at the CREC. North Dakota growing seasons are always compressed, and this one even more so than normal. And so I really haven't had a chance to sit down with the staff to really thank them for all the hard work that they've put in this season so far, and also simultaneously getting ready for not just this field tour, but numerous field tours. Thank you for those efforts, along with getting ready for a significant event such as we have today. In looking around, I believe a lot of you have come from different areas of the state, maybe even beyond the state. And sometimes we think in generalities about the environment, the weather and conditions and so forth. I think it's important to note here at Carrington, in this particular location, I think we've been a little bit different in terms of our climatic conditions than much of the region, in that though we all got started late in the season with spring planting, we probably got started a little bit earlier. We did get in the field the first week of May to a moderate extent. But one thing that's quite different, besides maybe our little bit earlier start, is our precipitation. To date, we've had 5.75 inches of rainfall since May 1. Normal is about 8.15. So we're about 2 1/3 inches behind normal. Everyone looks at the temperatures, the heat units for corn and other crops. In the case of corn, we were probably on par up to about a week ago or 10 days ago. Presently, we're just under 100 heat units behind normals. With that, I want to call upon Dr. Greg Lardy. Dr. Lardy has, for a number of years, served as the chair of the Animal Science Department, but more recently has taken on an additional role as acting vice president, dean of the college, and director of the Agricultural Experiment Station. So with that, I'd like to call upon Dr. Lardy to greet you and make some comments on behalf of NDSU Agriculture.
Thanks, Blaine, and on behalf of the Office of the Vice President for Agricultural Affairs at NDSU, I want to welcome all of you to the tour today. It's fantastic to see such a large crowd and many people interested in the diversity of events that are going to go on here for the tours. I do want to thank you for taking the time to invest a little bit in coming out here and learning a little bit more about what we're doing, and hopefully you'll find that information applicable and useful in your operations and your homes as you go back and reflect on what you learned today. I do want to extend a special thank you to all of the staff and faculty that are participating in the field day today, and the people that helped get it ready. As Blaine mentioned, there's many hours of work behind the scenes that go on in getting centers prepared for field days such as this, and getting the grounds to look as beautiful as they do. So with that, I'd just like to welcome you here today. Thank you for coming, and look forward to a great tour, and look forward to visiting with you as we're out on the various stops.